Hello, good morning, afternoon, or good evening. I just wanted to come on here and kind of talk about relationships and how most things, no, all things, are choice. I'll just give you a small example. I've been driving a whole bunch, a lot of road tripping this week with my girlfriend and stuff, and this morning I was really tired, and I really just wanted to sleep until the last moment before I go and take her to work. But then I was like, I know that we didn't, she cooked for me last night, because I've been occupied. I was just snacking on candy basically the whole trip, not actual food. And so she cooked for me, and she wasn't really feeling hungry, so she didn't eat. So I knew she'd be hungry this morning, and I was like, I really want to sleep. And then I was like, she's going to work. I have time to eat when I go to work later today. And so I was like, okay, just fucking do it. Just do it, Izzy. And I was like, okay, so I did. And so I just woke up and made her some coffee and some just eggs and a piece of toast, some sourdough for my sister. So the reason why I'm saying that or bring this up is because often just little tiny things are a choice. And me probably maybe not even a year ago, because I've known her for that much time, so I think a little over a year ago I would have been like, I don't care, she can do it herself, if she wants to do that, because I think like that, I'm not expecting anyone to do anything for me, I'm just gonna do it myself. But I think ever since I've gotten into this relationship, she's so giving that I kind of learned a new way of loving someone, and just in general. I think being an older sibling, you were probably, I'm not speaking for all older siblings, but I feel like I was very kind of thrown into having to give all the time, make sure my younger brothers get things before I get them, just because I'm an older sibling, stuff like that I became kind of selfish in a sense, and it's a good thing for sure, but I also think it's important to there's just little small things that you can do to make your partner have a better day, and it's all a choice. You can choose to overreact about something small. For me, her and I are very clumsy people, so we're constantly spilling things or knocking things over, bumping into things. Naturally, I'm very coordinated, but also very clumsy at it. It just doesn't really make a whole bunch of sense. But I think I don't remember exactly when. Some nights ago, she spilled water all over the carpet, and she was so nervous that I was gonna be mad with her. I was like, it's okay, it's just water, we can just dry it up, it's fine. She's like, thank you. And I was like, why? She's like, I'm sorry. And anyways, but it was just and I told her in that moment, I was like, yeah, I could have been dang it, what? Whatever. But I was like, that's just water. It's really not a big deal. So I think it's all a choice. Because I think immediately I was like, dang it. But I didn't say that. I was just like, oh, what to do, So I think all of those things are a choice. And I think it's something you have to learn. I don't think it's always natural. And it doesn't mean you're being inauthentic. I think sometimes people will say oh, me doing this for another person is inauthentic, but it's if it's coming from a place of love, just because you care about that person, I think that's authentic. It wasn't I'm changing myself. No, it's just doing a little, not even extra, just bare minimum, honestly. But it's definitely a learned thing. Something you learn along the way, especially when you really love somebody. You are oh, I should do, and not even I should, but I want to do this for this person because I know it's gonna make their day better. It's gonna show them that I love them, even though they already know that, and it can be something small. I know some people are I don't really like flowers, so don't get them flowers. But I know I like flowers. I'm more so the act in itself, because it's in and of itself, because the person is thinking about you. That makes me feel really loved. So if my girlfriend brings me flowers, it's not the flowers themselves that I'm oh my gosh. Of course, if they smell good and they're pretty, I like them. But it's more of, thank you, you thought of me and you got me something. I appreciate you. And it's just stuff like that. So I just want to share, I think that if you really want a successful relationship, obviously there's different dynamics and different things, everyone is different, but if you really know that person's gonna appreciate something, and something so small, I always make her breakfast. It's just because I was so tired, I was like, oh, I'm so tired, so I'm gonna sleep for a little bit more, but I can sleep before work, and I probably will. But I just think it's important. I talked to a friend about it probably like a month or so ago, and we were talking about how, like, in past relationships we weren't that way because we were like independent and like kind of selfish in that. And I think it's important to be selfish, especially in certain situations, because it's important to take care of yourself. But I knew that I was able to take care of myself. I'm fine, like it's not really a big deal at all. But I just wanted to share that. Just even a little bit of what maybe you want to call that extra, I just think it's like a normal thing. But just, it's a choice. So and doing that is not being inauthentic. I think the message that I'm sending or telling you is that doing something for your partner, for your loved ones, for your friends, for your family, whatever, is not being inauthentic. Obviously, if you're kind of doing it from a place of like, I'm expecting something back from them, that's totally different. I think that can be inauthentic and that can create resentment, but I'm not expecting that from her. I know what she does on a daily basis for me, and I feel very loved from that, and feel like our relationship is very successful due to those little things that we do because we know the other person really likes it, and it makes us just have a nice relationship. That's really all. I know I haven't been on here in a while, just been really busy. Like, I went to Atlanta yesterday, 2 days ago, took us a while, longer than the time, but we stopped a few times, and then she had an appointment, so then we went to there, and then we got breakfast at this cool place that I will be going back to because they were really friendly, and it was good food and good environment. Awesome. Don't remember what it's called, but it was cool. It wasn't exactly in Atlanta, but it was really close to Atlanta. And then we just took our time getting home. We went to a park, walked around. It was a fun time, acted like kids. Definitely it's gonna be one of my like memories. I'm like, oh, like my highlights in my mind, which I really, really like. And so yeah, I think that's all. But thank you so much for listening. And I will try my best to be on here more often because I like to. I just really have been really busy, and not even with work, just more of like traveling and stuff. But thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a beautiful and wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or night. Over and out.